think about a glass, okay? We'll use this cup. And let's imagine that this cup is your being, okay? Your energy body, your physical body. And let's imagine that that cup has emotional baggage in it. And that emotional baggage, some of it is from when you were a kid and you used to cry yourself to sleep at night. And some of it is from when your parents were arguing when you were young. Some of it is the breakups you had in junior high and high school. Some of it is the divorce that you went through. Some of it is the bad work situation that you went through, and so on. And so what happens is most people have a cup that is most of the way full already,
right,
with emotional baggage. And then a pandemic comes along, right? And then all of this political intrigue and everything comes along. And the problem is there's no place for that emotional baggage now to really go. And so it starts to overflow, and people then can't deal with life. And so what we do is we start to remove their emotional baggage so that instead of their cup running over all the time, now they're creating room so that they can deal with the new emotional stuff that's coming on. And of course, in the emotion code also, in the last chapter, we teach people how to deal with emotional stuff so that they're not so prone to develop new emotional baggage.
Why don't we talk about that for just a moment, then we'll get into the nuts and bolts of fixing it once you've let it get in there.
Okay.
You want to talk about that last chapter for a minute?
Well, absolutely. We talk about love in that chapter, and we talk about the importance of feeling love and how important it is to, and how shifting it can be for your own energy to just tell people that you love them. And when you tell someone that you love them, really from your heart, and anyone can do this, even if you're not saying it out loud, your heart sends that energy to them. Their heart picks that up, and it understands that on a subconscious level. Practical example. Recently, my wife and I were shopping at Costco, and you could feel the panic in everybody. I don't know. I think it was
and the
there was
toilet
something
paper
going
filling
on.
up the carts
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Exactly. And I could feel the panic.
Yeah.
People are zooming around faster than I've ever seen them go in their carts, and it started to be, it's an energy that everybody's giving off, and I'm starting to absorb that, and I'm starting to feel it too. And I thought, wait a minute, I don't want to go there. So what I did is I just started to tell people that I have no idea who they are, no connection at all. I just started telling them. I just look at them for a moment and say, I love you, just silently.
Yeah.
I love you. And I'm telling you, within 10 people, I'm sure I was the highest vibration person in the whole place,
Yeah.
right? Anybody can do this. And
Yeah.
it's amazing how powerful it is and how easily and how quickly it can shift your energy.
Absolutely.
So that's a great technique. One of the other things that we talk about in the book, at the very end, is forgiveness. Because, when people do things that hurt others, or when people do things that hurt us, the natural human tendency is to withhold forgiveness because we want to get even with that person. And we're only hurting ourselves. Lewis Smedes said that forgiveness is like letting the prisoner go free, only to find out that the prisoner was you. Right?
Yes.
And so if there are people in your life that you need to forgive, you need to forgive them. Let it go. And I know that some people believe that it's enough to just become indifferent to what they did to you or indifferent to them. But I don't believe that. I think that you really, truly, to really have peace in your own life, you'll never have it until you forgive. And sometimes you need to forgive yourself. And that's the person that needs it the most sometimes.